Hey guys, and welcome back to more Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair. Last part, first we witnessed, a suicide with Ibuki. Well, it looked like a suicide. I really hope that's not the case, that she committed suicide. But, and then we witnessed another murder when Hiyoko, she got her throat slit, and then she is now duct taped to the column as we speak. But now we're in the middle of investigating to find out who did this to our friend. So let's just get back on with it. I think we have to meet Nagito in the theater. What? What else is there? Oh, I have to talk with Mikon. I need a little more time until the autopsy results are ready. So, can you talk to me a little later? I'm so sorry. For being a slow-witted slowpoke. Please don't kill me. Oh, Jesus. She definitely doubts me. What else am I supposed to do? Oh, the transmission. The shattered remains of a machine are spread all over the floor. This appears to be the surveillance camera unit. Kazuichi put it in the music venue for communication purposes. Why is it destroyed like this? Perhaps criminal psychology is at play here. What do you mean?
Well,
Even if they know they are not being recorded, there's no way the killer would tolerate committing a murder in front of a camera. So that's why they destroyed the camera. Seems plausible enough. Well, I mean, that doesn't make any sense since there's surveillance cameras all over the island. So I don't see why. Oh well! They'd hesitate to murder someone in front of a camera, and that's why the killer destroyed this? Then, what was that thing I saw? Alright, with this, we might be close to finish. We might be close to finish investigating the music venue. But I still need to talk to Mikon. I need to make sure I get those autopsy results from her. Oh, so, since... okay. How about it, Mikon? Have you found out anything by now? To tell you the truth, it's been very inconclusive.
you got it wrong.
But it's not my fault. This music venue is just too hot. Because of the heat, I can't estimate the time of death. Because of the heat. Is that possible? If a body is overexposed to heat or cold, you won't be able to determine a precise time of death. I see. That might have been the killer's goal. That is so fucking smart. They covered up their time of death by using the heater to make the inside of the music venue hot. But that's weird. Even if this heat is the killer's doing, is there any reason for them to cover up the time of death? I agree. As long as I saw it, it should be clear what order the murders occurred. First was Ibuki, then Hiyoko. And as long as this is an imitation murder, there shouldn't be any mistaking the order of the murders. Huh? Imitation murder?
Huh?
Huh? You don't know, Hajime? I thought everyone already knew.
See?
It's a murder where the killer uses a creative work, like a song or a film, as an outline for their killings. It's so common in detective novels, mangas, and video games that you start to get annoyed by it. Damn. How would an imitation murder be related to this murder? Well, based on the killing order and the way they were killed, it's clearly an imitation of that movie. Wait, you also saw that movie, Mikon? That movie? The assumption is an imitation murder is the reason why the killer killed two people. The goal was an imitation killer. Even so, why did they feel the need to do something like that?
Do you have a
Excuse me, if this was really an imitation of that movie, then is it possible that one more person might have been killed? It's certainly conceivable if the killer wishes to complete the imitation. Hold on a sec! What are you talking about? An imitation murder? One more person might have been killed? Are you guys worried that there's going to be another victim? Then no worries. Things would get out of hand too fast if a bunch of people could be killed at once. I'm a real cautious fella, so I prepared a perfect countermeasure. On this killing school trip, the same Blacken can only kill a maximum of 2 people. You mean you've added another rule?
Yep.
Well, if killing everyone at once is okay, the Blacken will be able to secure an easy victory, right? This new rule will prevent that. Make sure you slam it into your tiny brains. If it is a maximum of 2 people, then there will not be any more killings? I think he only meant 1 per motive. Motive. Since you're here anyway, can I ask you one more thing? You know, I just want to confirm one of the class trial rules. I see. As expected of you, you're very strict about games. I don't want to consider this possibility at all, and I don't even want to think someone would do this. If 2 cases occur at once, what happens if there are 2 killers? Eh? Like I said, I'm talking about the possibility that Ibuki and Hyoka were killed by 2 different people. That would mean that 2 killers exist at the same time. But we can only vote for 1 person, right? If we can only choose one based on a majority vote, the other person could certainly achieve victory. Yeah, you're right. So what happens in that case? What about a case where there's 3 incidents instead of 2? Or 4 incidents overlap one another? Shut up! It's okay. I'll make extra sure something like that never happens. Meaning, 2 killers can't exist at the same time. So it's safe to say that it applies to this case too?
Wow.
Alright, fine. That's right. There's always 1 killer at any given time. Even if they had an accomplice, Even if they had an accomplice, I'd have you figure out who the mastermind is. Just like with Peko and Fuyu. Man, I ended up giving you a huge hint. She made me say it. Gamer brains are not to be underestimated. I should just shut up and go back to my cave. I see. So there's no possibility for 2 killers to exist at the same time. With this, I guess that narrows things down a bit. Yep, that makes things a little easier. Plus, if the same killer can kill a maximum of 2 people, it means a 3rd victim would be impossible. Imitation murder breakthrough. You guys keep saying that, and it sounds strange to me. What do you guys mean by imitation? Could it be you haven't seen it? Seen it? Seriously, seen what? Like I said, that movie. When we first explored this island, Monokuma was passing out invitation tickets. Then the imitation is... Of course, it's an imitation of that movie. That god-awful movie that Nagito saw, and Hajime said that he would pay Monokuma, what, $1 million not to see that movie? Well, based on the murders this time, it closely resembles that movie, as if they were copying it. As if they copied the movie. I see. Nagito mentioned something about that. Then it can't be helped. I guess I'll just rely on my gut feelings. Gut feelings? You should come by later too. I'll go there first and wait for you. Where exactly are you talking about? Well, obviously, the movie theater. I see. So you haven't seen it. Still, it's not too late, I think. It's probably a good idea if you watch that movie before the class trial starts. Looks like I need to do that. Then I should get going too. There are other places I want to investigate. Where do you intend to go next, Chiaki? Probably the hospital for sure. The first victim, Ibuki, was there. I don't know what was going on at that hospital in the first place.
You are right.
Thanks to that despair disease, we could not go there for some time. She's right. It might be good for me to investigate the hospital too. Might be some clues related to Ibuki's death. For clues related to Hyoko's death, I should try going over to the motel. There's still a lot of things I can do before the class trial. I'll definitely give it my all until the end. Damn, that's a lot of places to go. But we're gonna go to the movie theater first. God. That's a lot of places to investigate. This is gonna be a huge case. Just because there's two, you know, people that are dead. I know you can get that Monokuma thing. I just don't know how. Oh boy.
Hello there.
Why, hello there, Hajime. I knew you'd come here. That means you noticed it too, right? The case this time is an imitation case in which the killer used that movie as their theme. I wouldn't know. I haven't watched that movie yet. I see. Then you really should watch this movie first.
Hey!
Manager, a customer's here.
Did you call me?
Yes? Did you call me?
What?
Huh? Hajime is a customer? Do you have a problem with that?
What are you gonna do?
Alright, you tsundere bitch. You said you didn't want to watch it, but I knew you wanted to see it all along. If that's what tsundere Hajime looks like, then you're really a tough guy. Oh man. Hajime, we make fun of people for being tsundere bitches. Now you're one of them. You were so devoted to being tsundere, you even bought the Monokuma sticker for $1.5 million.
Huh?
You paid $1.5 million for a sticker? It's nothing. Hajime, please! In exchange for not watching this movie, Hajime paid $1.5 million for a Monokuma sticker. Come on, since we're talking about it anyway, why don't you show it to Nagito? Stop it! Poor Hajime. Oh man. But my resistance was in vain, and Monokuma reached into my pocket and took the sticker. Why did you have it in your pocket, Hajime? See? It's this one. I'm sorry, I was born stupid. Oh! You bought this for $1.5 million? Well, Hajime... He did ask Nagito, would you pay $1.5 million just to not watch the movie? And Nagito did say yes. But in the end, he's still gonna watch the movie. Who cares about that anymore? Just hurry up and give me an invitation ticket.
Here.
Okay, here you go. It already says on the invitation ticket, but it's only effective today at this time. By the way, you can only give away one ticket per person. You only have one chance to watch it for free. I've already stamped today's date onto the ticket, so you won't be able to cheat. Don't worry, I only plan to watch it once.
Look forward
And I'll
to
go
it,
prepare the
okay?
projection reel. Please wait a bit, okay? Okay. Oh no. Hajime, about that invitation ticket, I strongly recommend you keep that safe. Huh? Why? No reason, just think of it as a protective charm. Alright, weirdo. I guess I should just wait until Monokuma finishes his preparations. I guess we get to look at Kamaru again! Oh boy. You know, next to the waifu of the first game, Kamaru comes in a very, very close second.
Impossible.
Hajime, I can't believe you bought that thing. And you paid $1.5 million for it too. But even if you said you should have settled it with money to get out. Wait, let me rephrase that so I can sound not illiterate. But even you said you should have just settled it with money to get out of seeing that movie. You're right, but that means I would have had to buy that thing, you know? Just leave me alone. Oh, Hajime. I mean, can I not? Do I have to investigate everything else? reminds me, that item should be on top of the counter. Yeah, the hemp bag was on the counter. This one looks like a tote bag made of hemp cloth with the decal Monomi's face on it. Ah, did that catch your eye? It's an all-purpose tote bag useful for a variety of common tasks. It's a limited item, only one person can have it. If the tote bag is gone, that means...
What's this?
Whoa there, were you interested in buying that tote bag?
Too bad.
Well, that's just too bad. It's already sold out. Who'd you sell it to?
You're
Stupid. There's no way I'd fall for that. There's no way I'd say something that revealed who the killer is. So the killer bought it. Oh boy. I remember you said there was only one because it's a limited item, right? It's not limited to one. It's more like it's limited to one person. What's the difference? When you buy one bag, you get another one free. It's a common practice to bait customers with bonus prizes. For some reason, hearing you say that pisses me off. That's a very useful clue. Now then, I should forget that I carelessly made a slip of the tongue.
Now
Looks like the preparations are complete, so please enter the theater right away.
I can't wait.
This is exciting. Exciting! Oh boy. Oh shit! Stop, Hajime! I should probably check on my my quote-unquote pet. I apologize for keeping you waiting. World-famous director Monokuma presents a stunning masterpiece that reduced American audiences to tears. The Wizard of Monomi 2.5D will be screening shortly. From the title alone, I have a bad feeling about this. 2.5D? That sounds so half-assed.
Now, Ben, please relax and enjoy the film.
Isn't that how some video game... Aren't some Sonic games 2.5D? Like the handhelds? Yeah. It might... Or does it use 2D backgrounds with 3D models? I don't care.
Monokuma was born in a remote village full of old people because the death rates outpaced the birth rates. One day, Monokuma was swept up by a tornado created by a helicopter gunship during a routine military exercise, and was whisked away to Monomi's country. Monokuma wanted to return to his homeland so he could go back to pestering the old people for change. So he began his journey to see the wizard Monomi, who was rumored to grant any wish one desires. Along the way, he met a very loyal group of friends. Monokuma met a Monomi scarecrow who was missing a brain. When he recommended that she commit suicide, the Monomi scarecrow hanged herself and died. He also met a Monomi lion who was missing her courage, so he pumped her full of arrows. He also met a Monomi tin man who was missing a heart, so Monokuma sliced her into lumps of iron. After a lot of other stuff happened, Monokuma finally reached the wizard Monomi, the great and powerful. Eventually, one thing led to another, and he started beating the crap out of Monomi. And in the end, he somehow usurped the kingdom from her. With this, Monokuma enslaved the old people, took their pensions, and lived the rest of his days in luxury. And he lived happily ever after. The end.
I hate this movie so much. That had to be the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. That is so awful. Met the Monomi scarecrow, told her to hang herself. Met the wizard, started to beat the crap out of her. And then some other stuff happened. Hey yo, if I ever paid to watch garbage like that, like actually paid my hard-earned money to watch garbage like that, hell, I'd be done with life. Holy shit. Man, movies are the best. That drama was so moving that I needed 2 boxes of tissues, one for each hand.
So,
Now then, let's meet again at the class trial.
bye-bye.
Goodbye, bye, bye. Poor Hajime. And he still has to pay $1.5 million. I'm too disgusted to even let out a sigh right now. That's all I can say to describe the situation. No one's throat got slit though. How was it? Actually, I don't even have to ask. I totally expected your reaction. That was honestly the worst movie I've ever seen. Is it even okay to call that a movie?
Whoa.
But thanks to that movie, now you know, right? Yeah. Just like he said, the characters who were killed in the movie matched the victims in this case. Ibuki's death by hanging matched the Scarecrow's death in the movie. Not just that, but Hyoko's suspended body matches the lion's death too. Oh! Okay, yeah, that did happen.
What?
It would have been a complete imitation if the killer killed 3 people, but it seems that wasn't possible. Perhaps the killer is upset about that right now. Or, if the killer's main goal was just an imitation murder, they should be upset about it, but I'm not sure if that's even true. The Wizard of Monomi. God damn it. Alright, let's go back to the hospital. No, not the motel. Wait, did I just pass it? Because I wasn't paying attention. My bad. Jeez. Oh, God. No, Kazuichi. Hey, you prepared that surveillance camera unit, right?
Hey, hey!
Yeah, so? I didn't make any weird modifications or anything. It's not like I'm suspicious or anything. Didn't you get this from that shady looking alley where all those machines were lined up?
Right.
Yeah, I just tweaked it a little. Then, if there are other surveillance camera units, would it be possible to transmit a signal to the hospital from those cameras too?
Yeah.
No, that's impossible. Originally, surveillance cameras and surveillance monitors are only used as part of the same unit. The video that was filmed with the hospital camera can only be viewed on the hospital monitor. The video that was filmed with the music venue camera can only be seen on the music venue monitor.
Hey.
But if I left it like that, we wouldn't have been able to communicate, so I decided to swap the cameras. So that's how you guys were able to view the hospital footage from the music venue, and vice versa. However, each surveillance camera unit manages its broadcast. However, each surveillance camera unit manages its broadcast based on a specific number. So even if you bring the same model camera or monitor, you won't be able to interfere with the signal. Meaning, even if another surveillance camera exists, it'd be impossible to broadcast with it. However, I didn't just swap the cameras. I modified them and increased the wireless range. If I hadn't done that, we wouldn't have been able to use it. You're right. You did work on that. You look so... I don't know why you look so serious about that.
Well,
I feel like I haven't been here in a while, even though it's only really been a few days. Oh, well, thanks for your input, Chiaki. What? Let me check on my pet. Oh. Oh. Oh, God. Let me just leave. At least you're not shitting up the place. I should investigate... Yeah, okay. So, the surveillance camera? There's a surveillance camera unit on top of the reception desk. As long as the music venue surveillance camera unit is destroyed, it's impossible to broadcast with this.
Hajime.
Hey, Hajime, there's something I want to ask you. You first discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue, right? But why did you go to the music venue? You had a reason for that, right? Did you see something with this camera?
That's right.
Oh, I also wanted to ask you that. It'd be different if the surveillance camera unit could record. It's only good for household functions.
Hey.
Tell me, Hajime. Yeah, that's exactly it. I saw a strange video on that surveillance camera unit. It showed the music venue stage. There's a black curtain hanging like there is now. But the whole display was pretty dark because they were just using candlelight. There was rope hanging from the ceiling, and beneath that, there was a stepladder on the floor. And right away, a person wearing a hospital gown and a hemp bag on their head appeared. I didn't know who it was because their face was covered, but now I know that must have been Ibuki. She walked straight to the stepladder, and without any hesitation, she climbed that stepladder on her own free will, and then she grabbed that rope and that's all I saw. The candlelight being used must have been snuffed out or something because the screen went dark all of a sudden, and it wasn't displaying anything anymore.
Man.
Well, if the candlelight goes out, obviously nothing will show up. Modern surveillance cameras have infrared function, so things can still show up even in the dark. But the ones I got from the machine alley was a really old model. Hold on.
Well,
At the time, you said you didn't know the person wearing the hemp bag was Ibuki, right? Yeah. You didn't know it was her, but you saw she was trying to hang herself. So you rushed over to the music venue to try to stop her. But I didn't make it in time.
Hey.
Still, if she climbed the stepladder on her own, does that mean she committed suicide? Wouldn't that mean she's her own killer? Ibuki committed suicide? What do you think, Chiaki? Aww. There's no doubt Ibuki climbed the stepladder on her own, right? Yeah, there's no doubt. If so... Hey, don't think for so long. If you don't know, just be honest about it. Well, of course she doesn't. There's no way we'd be able to figure that out so easily. What? Oh yeah, I need to investigate the conference room on the second floor. I'm heading over there. What the heck? She ran away all of a sudden. I think we said something. She said the conference room, but why would she mention the conference room all of a sudden? Also, I might just be overthinking, but did she seem a little upset? Maybe it's because we're like, well, if you don't know, you don't know. Well, of course she doesn't know. Where's my... Oh, Akane's here.
now then.
Phew, finally getting back to my normal self.
All right.
Hajime, help me out with my recovery. You can touch my boobs if you win. Sure. Well, what do I have to do? No. Oh, Hajime, you are one of the biggest heterosexually challenged persons I have ever seen before in my life. You truly are, bruh. I would not lie to you. You are very, very heterosexually challenged that it's not even funny. But I still rock with you for some reason. Because you're still cool when you're not being heterosexually challenged. But God damn it, Hajime. She was bearable when she was quiet. It'd be so much better if she was still feeling the after effects. Damn! She beat me up if I said that out loud. Oh god. I don't think Makoto was heterosexually challenged. I don't remember him being. But Hajime, you being heterosexually challenged and a bitch nigga? You're not setting a good example. Anyway, why are you here? Well, I've never been sick or hurt before, so I had no idea, but hospital gowns are pretty comfy. I was thinking I might as well keep wearing one. Don't tell me you plan to wear hospital gowns from now on. That's the idea, but it looks like they're out of stock. It looked like there was one gown for each patient's room, so I thought there'd be more in the empty rooms. There weren't any gowns. Yep, that's right. Ibuki died wearing one, so the only one left is the one Nagito was wearing. If I have no choice, then I should just use Nagito's. It's a unisex size, so I'll probably be able to fit in it. Hold on. What happened to the gown you were wearing? Are you saying I should wear the one I already wore? That's gross. But you would wear somebody that someone else... oh my IQ. My head. It hurts. Wearing clothes someone else was wearing is even grosser.
Like,
No time to dilly-dally. I totally left Mikon back in the music venue. Crap, I gotta go back soon. Aw, she's worried about Mikon too. Damn, maybe I should go back to the music venue. Well, it's okay since I already investigated the music venue. But leaving her on guard duty was a bad idea. Oh, yeah, she did say that she was going to do that. Which one was Ibuki's room? Was it this? Looks like this is an open room. There shouldn't be anybody inside. I should look somewhere else. Well, since I don't know where Ibuki's room is at, let's just go to the conference room. Hey! There's the conference room. Is there any other rooms in here? What's in the... Is that a CAT scan? What's in here? The staff room. I'll search there later. Where is my... Oh. What's this? It's pitch black. I can't see anything. Where's the switch?
hey,
Don't turn it on. Huh? Chiaki? Are you there?
'cause
If you turn on the light, it's gonna be fully exposed. It'd be embarrassing. What's fully exposed?
hey,
Hey, Hajime. If you poke out your eyes, you can turn on the light. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna poke them out? Hell no! I'm not gonna poke out my eyes. Aw, bummer. What? Chiaki, I thought we were a thing! Troll fail. Man! No sooner did she finish saying that, I heard the dry sound of curtains being drawn. Is she naked? There was a flash of intense light that stung my eyes a little. I squinted my eyes until they started adjusting to the light. Aww! I saw Chiaki had finished opening the curtain that was covering the window.
hey,
Were you surprised? Surprised? I don't get it.
well,
I got it. Got what?
see?
The curtains in this conference room are designed to completely block out light. There's a projector in here, so they were probably careful about light shining through.
See?
See? A black curtain that blocks light, and it's also long enough to reach the floor. It's perfect. A black light blocking curtain. A black light blocking curtain. That's why it was so dark. So, is something wrong with it? I'm still in the middle of investigating, so it's a secret. Yep, she's upset. But still, what was all that about? That bit about it being embarrassing if I look and troll fail?
Nope.
I just wanted to mess with you. And she does it again, ladies and gentlemen, trying to lighten up the mood. But she really... she really did get me, because I thought I was about to see Chiaki expose. Chiaki live expose. I forgot what else was in that sign, but I should really start playing that game again. Yep, she's definitely upset. Why is she acting so childish? She's trying to lighten up the mood, bruh. I guess I'm done investigating the hospital. Should move on to a different place. Well, that was boring. Hey, did I do something to make you angry?
That's wrong.
I'm not angry, I think. Well, are you or aren't you? If you're not angry, you wouldn't have done something so weird.
Yep,
Yeah, I'm already over what happened earlier, so you don't have to worry about it.
I think.
Oh, Chiaki would be an interesting girlfriend. Is she teasing me? Let's just leave Hajime. Do I not get to check the staff room? Oh, this is the on-call room. Oh, we were already here before. Yeah, I already know what this place looks like. This isn't a room for patients. It looks more like an on-call room for hospital staff. But all this cluttered medical equipment makes it look like a storage room. If this is the only on-call room, working at a hospital must be tough work. So, if a room like this exists, that means there used to be people here, right? Seriously, what the heck is going on with this island? There's nothing to investigate? Medical equipment and nursing tools. There's a lot of other medical stuff here too. This room looks like it used to store equipment. There's nothing particular that catches my eye. And then the bed. There's a bed. It resembles the ones in the patient rooms. These are probably for breaks. Now is not the time to rest. So I finally get to go to the motel. Alright. Hey! Oh, jeez. Alright. So let's just leave. The motel, right? There we go. See what was in Hyoko's room. At least I hope we get to go into Hyoko's room. Oh, Gundam and Fuyu. I just remembered. I never went inside any of the rooms in the motel. Plus, I don't even know where Hyoko's room is. Might be faster just to ask someone. Gundam would know.
So
You're here, right? Come on out. Huh? Are you talking to me? I can see you. Did you really think you could hide your presence like that? I wasn't trying to hide in the first place. Hey, which room was Hyoko staying in?
listen.
Open the door to the center room. However, are you prepared? Make sure you pray to whatever god you hold dear, and you might want to bring an extra pair of underwear. Are you telling me I'm going to see some shit? I wonder, how does this guy talk to his parents and teachers? Jeez. You know what? I never considered that. My man Gundam talking to his parents, calling them fiends. Now, fiends, prepare me the hot pockets. Hey, Hajime, can you explain it to me again? What happened when you first discovered Ibuki's body? It was the same as when I found it with you guys. Ibuki's body was hanging from the baton lighting. However, there was no body discovery announcement made. That's why I went to get you guys. I met up with Chiaki at this motel, and when we were about to go back to the music venue, you met up with Mikon and me. When we went back to the music venue, the entrance door wouldn't open for some reason.
I see.
So we had no choice but to break down the door, and discovered Hiyoko's body was suddenly there too. Yeah, that's what happened.
Hey,
This is the most important part. When you arrived at the motel, who else saw you besides Chiaki? As I recall, it was Gundam and Monomi. Didn't you hear me? A body was found. Body? Could it be? Do you intend to spread lies like Nagito in order to confuse us all? Besides Chiaki, I also saw Gundam and Monomi.
I see.
I see. So Kazuichi and Sonya didn't appear, huh? Do you think those two are suspicious?
Like,
Well, Hiyoko was killed between the time you saw Ibuki's body and when we broke down the door, right? So obviously, those two are the most suspicious since they weren't with us. That might be it, but while we're at it, let me tell you my alibi too. When the morning Monokuma announcement woke me up, I went straight to the hospital. I saw Mikon panicking in front of the hospital. I asked her what was going on. She said Ibuki disappeared. So, you guys split up and looked for Ibuki, huh?
well, yeah.
While we were circling the island, we came to the motel and saw you guys there. Did you see anyone else while you circled the island?
Well,
No, we went to the movie theater in that street full of machines to look for Ibuki, but we didn't see anyone. Are you implying I don't have an alibi because I didn't run into anyone? It's unreasonable for you to doubt me. I really don't doubt you, Fuyu. You've become one of the people that I highly respect out of this entire island, so I don't doubt you one bit. The time that Mikon and I were on our own looking for Ibuki wasn't very long. In that short time, there's no way I could have killed Hiyoko and wrapped her around the pillar with duct tape. It's true. I feel like there wasn't enough time to do that after I left the music venue. But the fact is Hiyoko was killed, and we did discover her body.
huh?
What? Do you still doubt me?
Jeez.
Well, I'm used to it. It's true I've done things that I deserve to be doubted for. So don't worry, even if you doubt me, I don't plan on dismembering you and encasing you in concrete. I want to know in advance what I have to do to end up like that. Ayo, if somebody looked at Fuyu funny, he would probably do that. Well, the previous Fuyu. Can I finally enter the... There we go. Looks like it's locked, but the key was inside her kimono. Maybe if I use this. There we go. It opened, just as I thought. This key was Hiyoko's room key. Oh shit. Alright, I should go inside. This looks like a normal motel room. So, Hiyoko was staying here. She only stayed here a few nights, so it doesn't really feel like her room, but I feel a little conflicted. Oh, Sonya's already here.
Oh my.
Huh? Did the door open? Yeah, Hiyoko put the key in her kimono, so I used that to open it. I see. What? Did something happen? No, it is just... I'm starting to believe it might be my fault. Her fault? What does she mean? What do you mean, Sonya? The moment Hiyoko came to this motel, she completely shut herself in this room. She was afraid of the despair disease. She was cautious of you guys too, right?
However,
Her fear of the disease was not the only reason she locked herself in her room. She had another reason. Besides that disease, what other reason would make her lock herself in her room?
perhaps,
Her kimono. Her kimono? Yesterday, I went to go talk to her. Since she had been in her room for some time, I told her it might be good for her to go outside for a bit. She kept the door to her room locked, but by coincidence, it was not locked at that time, and then I saw it. Aww. That's sad. She did not want to smell bad, so she took a shower, but then she could not tie her sash anymore. My hero is no longer with us, so I believe she was having trouble with it. She didn't leave her room because she couldn't tie her kimono, huh?
You are right.
The others might have thought it was just a silly sash, but it must have been a serious issue for her. Hiyoko told me that she learned how to tie her sash from Mahiru. That Mahiru kindly taught her the basics. That's why she wanted to be able to tie her sash on her own.
Perhaps.
She probably could not forgive herself for not being able to do it, especially since Mahiru taught her. I could not really understand her feelings, which is why I said what I did. What did you say?
Hyoko, by chance, are you having trouble wearing your kimono?
Stupid! What are you saying? Of course I can do it! Because Mahiru taught me. That's why I can do it on my own.
If that is the case, how about you do it someplace where there is a mirror? Do you remember the full-length mirror in the storage room at the music venue? If you do it while standing in front of a large mirror, I am confident you will be successful.
There's no mirror in the bathroom in the motel? That's weird.
Also, shutting yourself in your room like this may be bad for your health.
And that was when she kicked me out.
It cannot
Could it be Hiyoko remembered that? Are you saying she went to the music venue to wear her kimono? I can see that happening. Hiyoko locked her room and made sure she put the room key inside her kimono. I can't imagine that she was abducted by someone. If so, that's weird. Hey, did you tell anyone about that before the incident? Or was someone listening in on your conversation? I never told this to anyone, and I do not believe anyone was listening in on our conversation. Nobody knew? If that's the case, how did the killer know Hiyoko was going to the music venue? Something's wrong. Something's extremely wrong. Let's check the bed. The bed isn't messed up. It doesn't look like she was abducted in her sleep. Alright, that's good. There's a mirror, but it's so small and rusty. Oh, a Monokuma thing right there. There's no way anyone can use this. I don't see anything else that looks suspicious. There's no sign that someone made a mess of her room, and I don't think she was forcefully abducted. I feel like I couldn't really find any important clue. Oh well. And then this is when the class trial happens. I think I'm gonna call that a part. So thanks for watching, guys, and see you next time.